shots. They really put some, like, I thought they were going to be, I mean, they're small screws, but I thought they were going to be even smaller. They could have said on the instructions that you're going to need a screwdriver. That's a great start. So with the new year, I am starting a new series because I really like to cook, and I got some toys, and I just thought it'd be fun to do some variety on this channel. I'm going to do cooking stuff. I'm going to do geeky stuff and just like trying out new stuff. I got a Donabe, a Japanese clay cooking pot, and burner for Christmas, so we're going to have fire. I was supposed to season it earlier, but I got scared of loading, where are my cartridges? I got scared of loading cartridges by myself. So, I decided to wait for my husband to be home. Just in case I burn this place down.
Yeah, sure, blame it on the pyro.
Well, I won't blame on you, just because you're here, but, you know, this is like, this is not boding well for me. And I'm not about to, like, start my kitchen on fire for likes, man, okay? Okay, so, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay, there's a little slot. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Push cartridge to set. Okay, it's not pushing to set. I don't understand. Okay.
Do you need some assistance?
I do. I don't know how this works. I don't know what I'm doing. I couldn't get it, but husband did. And this is why I waited for him to be home. Because all of a sudden I smelled gas and I panicked. Okay. Okay. Now this is the scary part to me. Woo! That is on all the way when it comes on. Okay, that's all I needed to know. It works. It works. Now I'm going to get some stuff going so that we can actually get this ready to use. So I unscrewed this. I didn't realize it swiveled on the screw. I was like, God damn, I got a toy and I have to use tools on it just to get opened and set. And that was a lie. That's okay. It's okay. I'm good.
I laughed my ass off.
Yeah, he did. It's okay. I never had one of these before. We're learning. We'll learn all the things. That's like the whole point of this, is you're gonna learn with me, so you don't have to make my mistakes. I haven't like organized it yet since shopping. So I got cooked rice. We're gonna make rice porridge and season it so that we can use it. Waiting for the water to boil. Okay, hot water. I don't know how much is 70% of the way, but that's how much you're supposed to fill it. I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. And this time I won't be surprised. I was waiting for a clicky sound the first time. Okay, so we want it to boil, so kind of high heat. Ooh, that flame is really high. Okay. I'm gonna break up the rice. So I'm seasoning it. Not to sound like I know anything about what I'm doing, but you know, I did spend the last several days reading. So if you get one of these, you're supposed to season it by making like a rice porridge in it, so that all the stickiness gets in the pores and doesn't absorb stuff it shouldn't be absorbing. I don't like the way it smells. The gas, that's gonna take getting used to. I really want a gas burner stove. I don't have to play with cartridges except for like doing like on the living room or dining room table eating. And now we wait for it to bubble.
So what are you doing?
I'm getting the sticky stuff up where, sticky stuff, I'm getting the gluten, whatever, the starches, the rice goop up on the sides where the water didn't get to, so that all gets sealed. It's probably been about 40 minutes now. The hardest part has been, like, there's like a tiny itty bitty little bridge between boiling and not simmering even. So that's gonna be the learning curve for me, is figuring out where to have the knob. Okay. But you just want it to get super thick. I think this should be good. Like, there's so many different tutorials. Some are like until like it completely turns into a paste, and others where it just until it's nice and thick. And then you turn it off and you just let it cool. Because that's like what everything emphasized was, do not suddenly cool it. Anyone who's suddenly cooled like glass or something knows what I'm talking about, because I'm assuming it's going to explode like glass does. So I'm just going to turn it off and just let it sit and cool. I mean, I am in my pajamas at 2:30 in the afternoon, so I'm getting hot pot stuff ready. It's all seasoned. I let it cool. I rinsed it out. It's over my stack of stuff over there. You don't need to see over there. Why is this cabbage so big? We're never gonna eat all of this. Stinky. I'm also making the stock, and it stinks, and I hate the smell of fish. But I'm trying to be. Oh, it's gross. Okay, I think all fish broth will be bought in the future. Look, there's little fish flecks stuck to my spoon. I just wanted a cute little Napa cabbage, okay? And just slice it up, set aside. Oh my god, the fish stink. The stink. Okay, so not digging that about the hot pot. Honestly, since it's not even gonna have seafood in this one, I should have just bought a thing of beef broth. Authenticity be damned. Smells like cooked fish food over there and over here, and soon in the whole house. Just gonna get rid of these gigantic stems. Oh, there's the half the cabbage gone right there. I make no claims of being a master chef, okay? Cook what I like, how I like it. I don't usually eat tofu. I'm gonna try it for this. I've never bought it. And before you ask me what I'm doing, I'm following the little scissor cut instructions. Oh, it's wet! This is just an experience, you guys. A very new and different experience for me. Maybe we should have gotten the firmer one. Please tell me you got that. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know about this. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna keep an open mind. I am. Oh, it feels weird. Oh yeah, that's super soft. I should have gotten the.
It says tongue soft tofu.
I should have gotten the firmer one, I think, for this. What?
The recipe said soft.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh. Like, I'm not even pushing. That's magical. I want to buy it just to cut it. Okay, and we're not cutting myself on the knife while working with super slippery stuff. Okay, so I got this cabbage, I got the tofu, I got meat, I got chicken meatballs, which I'm only going to cook half of. I got this tiny little thing of chicken. I do not have a big enough kitchen, you guys. I got this tiny little thing of chicken, thinking, oh, that'll be like just barely enough for this, and it made up way more meatballs than I actually want to do. Meat. So that when it's time to drop it in, I can just go. Alright. Just gonna freeze the rest of those. By the way, this was the grossest thing. Second grossest now that we got the fish thing. Like, touching raw chicken doesn't bother me, but ground raw chicken was super gross. It was really sticky. Yeah, I can't take the fish smell anymore. I think that's gonna come off the stove and just be some nice mild fish stock. What? Don't shake your head at me.
Such a wuss.
I am. This one's been told that there will never be shrimp in the house. I don't like it.
But I like the shrimp.
I don't like it. It stinks. It's creepy looking. I don't like the texture. I don't like the flavor. If it made a sound, I'd probably hate that too. And, whew, oh my god, it is so strong. I don't like this. Next time it has to be made, I'm just gonna let you do it while I'm not at home. I need to clean my strainer. It smells so bad. I can't even, like, if you don't like the smell of fish, this is not for you. Don't make the broth. Don't make the broth yourself. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, we have all of the things set up for hot pot. We're just waiting for that to come to a boil. Then we're gonna start sticking things in so it can cook. I'm super excited. I'm not gonna go into like a lot of detail about all the stuff because there's so many places online to find that information. I recommend Japanese Cooking 101. I'll put a link below. That has been my go-to resource for any and all things Japanese cooking. So check that out, and we'll be back in a little bit to see. I'll go ahead and like show on camera putting in some of the stuff, but we're gonna eat because we're really hungry. So I'm not gonna take a whole lot of extra time on camera to get this ready when we're trying to eat. So see you in a bit. Okay, so we added like all the stuff in now, except for like the stuff that you only cook for a few minutes. And I don't know, I think there's a lot of food in here. I'm gonna turn it back up and bring it back up to a simmer, but it smells good. The stock is a lot less fishy smelling now that it's got all the stuff out of it. So I can't wait to dig in and try it. Alright, all the stuff is in the pot. We are hungry. We've been smelling it for what feels like forever now. Feels like it's been a long time. So we're gonna eat, and I'll do an outro and like wrap up and say what all I thought about this whole process. So catch you later. Okay, so it's much later. I was gonna go and actually sit at my computer with my camera and do this outro, but I'm still full and I'm kind of tired and I'm all snuggled up and I'm not gonna move, so we're just gonna conclude this right here on the couch, which is where we ate. It's where the magic happens, so it fits, right? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So first thoughts about it, I had fun doing it. It was really good. I can't actually believe that we ate just about everything in that pot because it was a lot of food. I think ours is like a 3-person size. I don't know, but it was a lot of food and it was really good. And I was full afterwards, but I didn't feel like, oh, I regret eating that full. I just felt like I'm full. I maybe ate too much, but there wasn't like that guilty feeling about it, so that was nice. And I think it's just because it's like real food. It's not a bunch of carbs. It's not a bunch of like processed stuff. It's just real, like, healthy meat, vegetables, stock, good food. So, I'm gonna start with some cons about it. First of all, the fish stock. Not doing that again. I will either buy pre-made fish stock or I will just use other broth. I think I'm just gonna actually probably go with other broth for the most part. I'm not a big fish person to begin with, so the smell now, and it took a long time for it to dissipate, especially since I live in a small apartment, so it's just everywhere. I like literally had to open up my screen door and turn on the fan because I don't like seafood smell at all. So that was a big downside for me, but other than that, the only other con was that it is a lot of prep work, so it's not just something that you're gonna like, oh, let's just do hot pot last minute. No, it's prepping all your ingredients, prepping all the meat, getting everything going. If you plan it out, though, I would definitely say it would be like fun for like a party or, just you and your significant other at home just wanting to stuff your face in front of the TV. So definitely a lot of work, but it was worth it. I've made pasta from scratch and other stuff that's required a lot of work, so it's not a foreign idea to me to do a whole lot of prep work. But I was just kind of surprised, like it just felt like there was a lot going on. So maybe that'll get better as I get more used to what this is, doing it. Practice makes perfect sort of idea. So, was there any other con? Not really off the top of my head. I mean, it was simple. Like once everything was assembled, it was just like put it in layers, so like the chicken, for instance, had to cook the longest, and then the vegetables at the end, and when it was all done, it was just dig in and just keep digging in. It was right there in front of us. Just had some smaller bowls, and we just put what we wanted to eat as we were eating it in the bowl. It's really flexible on what you can put in it. I mean, I saw all sorts of different stuff, so I'm excited to start experimenting. I kind of want to do authentic to start with, just because I feel like when you're learning a new technique, learning to play with new tools, it's good to follow a guide and kind of spring off of that from there. So I can't wait for the next time to do it and to kind of start playing, so to speak. I'm gonna say that this was a good experience, and I can't wait to have more learning experiences. I can't talk. I'm tired. I'm like done for the night. I'm just gonna be curled up on the couch, I think, and watching TV. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this segment more often. I want to pull like recipes from video games and anime and new toys that I get, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be named after a food blog I tried to do a long time ago. I'm not good at blogging, not great at vlogging either, if you didn't tell by the multiple month gap between, that I had during the holidays. But to be fair, I was busy. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I'm going to name this +7 to cooking. I'm going to wrap this up. Have a good night, or a good day, or a good morning, wherever you're at. And I will see you next time.